is the owner of 4 famous burger locations throughout Brazil, but more saliently for this audience, the King of Rio, the former 2-time UFC featherweight champion, the one, the only, Jose Aldo Jr.
The only thing better than that hamburger is Jose Aldo's fighting ability. He can strike with anybody. The leg kicks, Jose Aldo has a combination that he's done from the start of his career. Left body shot, right leg kick, and nobody ever checks it. From the knockout of Jeremy Stevens on that beautiful liver shot to finish in Moicano, Jose Aldo has a resume that is unmatched by many, which is why people consider him the greatest fighter 145's ever seen.
Yeah, a lot of people buried Jose Aldo after the back-to-back losses against Max Holloway in 2017. He came back in a big way and has reestablished himself as a bona fide featherweight contender. Well, if any UFC division has multiple boogeymen right now, perhaps it is 135 pounds for the men, but Merab Dvalishvili, given the wrestling, given the pace, is a fight that I would think a lot of bantamweight contenders would try to avoid.
Yeah, I mean, it must be so upsetting and so frustrating to fight Merab, because Merab is just on you. He's on you like a wet blanket. He wants to take you down, he wants to pressure you, he wants to make you work the entirety of the fight. It's so fun for a guy like me to watch because I love wrestling, but to be his opponent would be an absolute nightmare. This guy is a monster.
Volume takedowns doesn't even begin to describe it, right? It makes for a suffocating night at the office to face Merab Dvalishvili. We'll see how his opponent fares tonight. All right, both fighters have graced the octagon, and that means we are ready to go with live action from the Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto, where some of the best fans in all of MMA have come out to see our fights here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jose Aldo Jr. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight.
Let's do it.
All right, so here is the wrestler slash grappler, the Team Serra Longo rep, Merab Dvalishvili, one of several Georgian fighters that have emerged over the last several years, and you got to think you're going to get a takedown attempt here early in this round, DC. Merab doesn't make...
Oh, you heard it bad. Oh, nice right hand by the chin.
Collar tie here in the clinch. Aldo's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look that fun. Nice. Nicely done. Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position.
Oh, nice strike landed there by Dvalishvili. All right, we will see how Jose Aldo Jr. chooses to proceed, and it looks as though he's going to work off of that jab and low leg kick here early in this round.
I mean, ever since... Oh, guillotine here.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing. He's setting up a submission attempt. Oh, it's getting tight.
Oh, that has got to be it. Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I got to stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Stay tight, stay tight.
Nicely done.
He's got to find a way back to his feet.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation, and a healthy one, for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Dvalishvili. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. North-south position now. Perhaps the crowd will get its collective mind out of the gutter. Oh, nice combination of ground and pound here by Dvalishvili. "90 seconds to go in the opening round.
Great submission defense. That was nice.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Dvalishvili. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Side control now. Under a minute to go.
Gains great posture and starts raining down punches. If his opponent does not move, this fight is going to be stopped.
Beautiful ground and pound. And it looks like he has a cut now.
Big right hook there by the champ. Big ground and pound.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Dvalishvili's back in full now. Five minutes in the books.
Stop.
All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
You can't stand there and let him tear your body apart.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. Oh, good job. Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like... Oh, hip toss to get him down. Big shots being landed on both sides here. job stringing his shots together now. Whiffs on the straight right hand. Nice combination there from the king of Rio, Jose Aldo. He's really had a career renaissance of late, and once again putting it all together in the stand-up team. Oh, another ground strike gets through. Gets back to his feet.
Nice level change.
Unable to connect there. Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. It feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush, be patient, and in that patience, you'll find the punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
Oh, strong hook to the head there by Aldo. All right, so that calf really starting to show signs of bruising.
He's got to address it now. He's got to start to check these kicks.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, he's really starting to land a high number. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into his underhook.
Oh, hook to the head by Aldo. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cutman's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cutmen in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two. Oh, effective use of the jab by Dvalishvili.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Big right hand lands. Dvalishvili's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am.
Came of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Oh, well-timed and placed overhand by Aldo. Back to the overhand right, not there. Dvalishvili's left calf starting to show signs of bruising, courtesy of those leg kicks.
Another takedown land.
So Scar here, he's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut, and it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter, and he's as smart as they come. So the moment that cut opened up, you knew that that would become his focus, and we are seeing it very clear right now.
Dvalishvili's in half guard. .30 seconds to go in the round.
30 seconds left.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He is just outclassed this guy on the feet. You've got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's gonna end very early.
2 rounds in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cutman getting right to work.
Because you're waiting on him. I need you to be firm.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5.
Beautiful jab there by the champ. You know what's crazy? It was like in MMA back in the day, guys didn't jab enough. It was all power shots. Now you see guys more educated with that jab in the front hand.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. Short uppercut here in the clinch by Dvalishvili. Well, confidence is high. I repeat, confidence is high, and I got to think when you knock a fighter down in the previous round, that's going to think you can do it again.
I mean, confidence is key in anything you do in regards to fighting. So, for him to secure that knockdown early, he has to feel good going forward.
Clean execution on that leg kick. Dvalishvili gets caught by that straight punch there. Try to establish that jab. Dvalishvili's taking aim at that cut right now, and they might even have to call in a ringside physician. Smart decision by the fighter to look like it did stun him a little bit. Takedown defense holds up. And they separate after exiting the clinch. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Dvalishvili.
Nice payback right hand, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
What a nasty high kick.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Dvalishvili's back in side control here.
Nice.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight.
Massive shot from the top. Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Dvalishvili. Oh, this is getting kind of hard to watch, right? He targets the cut and lands a strike right on it. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Dvalishvili. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. It's getting really hard to watch him absorb shots on that eye. I wonder if the referee's thinking about calling in the doctor now.
Well, John, the entirety of the fight, that has been the target of his... Got to be careful here.
Dvalishvili's in half guard. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Oh, the damage just continues to be inflicted. And with respect to the athletes, if this was a movie, I might just walk out. I don't need to see anymore.
I mean, I just don't need to see it. It's to a point now where it's getting a bit uncomfortable. You have a fighter who's clearly outmatched, and his corner will not save him. This is crazy.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Dvalishvili. Fighter able to reverse position on the ground and gain a dominant position. Nicely done. Aldo's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom.
Careful here.
Under 20 seconds now to go. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Dvalishvili. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. Heading back to the corner now, and however deliberately, Aldo's eye is in rough shape. I mean, I would just probably quit, but he's not going to do that. But I would not be surprised if the ringside physician did come in and take a look at that here between rounds. All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be hard. This is... He's hurt.
Oh, nice jab there by Aldo.
That'll do it! Holy smokes!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 29 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili.
All right, so there he is, the still UFC bantamweight champion of the world, and you know these 135-pound contenders are all killers, and he disposed of another one properly tonight.
I mean, they are all killers, but they're throwing rocks at the throne. This guy is a great champion. He understands the effort that he has to fight with every time he steps into the octagon with these great challengers.